Hey there, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I'm Amber Harper, a Fort Wayne real estate agent, helping buyers and sellers make smart, confident moves no matter what the market is doing. Today, we're answering one of the biggest questions I hear all the time. How do I know it's the right time for me to buy a home? And the truth is, the timing is less about the market and more about you. I'm going to walk you through 5 clear signs that you're ready to buy. And I'll also link a few of my other videos that dive deeper into specific topics, so if you want to binge after this, you'll know exactly where to go. Before we dive in, if you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend checking out my video called Should I Wait or Buy Now? Fort Wayne Market Update. I'm going to link that video right here and in the description. In it, I break down exactly what's happening with rates, inventory, and pricing here locally in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'll also link another video I did called Affordable Neighborhoods in Fort Wayne for First-Time Buyers. I will link that in the description below as well. Because once you know you're ready, you'll want to know where to start looking. Sign number 1 that you're ready to buy a home is you have a stable financial foundation. First things first, do you have a solid financial base? Do you have a steady job and consistent income? Do you have some savings, even if it's not 20% that you're ready to put down in a home? And do you have a manageable debt load? If you're nodding your head, that's a big green flag. In the Fort Wayne area, the average home price is still much more affordable compared to the national averages. In 2025, median home prices here are hovering around $250,000, depending on location and size. That means even with a 3 to 5% down payment, you could be a homeowner. I'm currently working with several buyers who are buying their very first home. And we work together along with the lender to find the exact amount that they can afford based on the monthly amount that they want to pay. After we crunch numbers with our client, we realize sometimes that the mortgage on a $220,000 home can actually be less than what they're paying in rent, depending on where they are renting. Plus, they're building equity. Waiting could cost you thousands and thousands of dollars to help somebody else pay off their mortgage rather than you paying off yours. But of course, we want to make a smart financial decision. So the first thing I'm going to do when we work together is to help you to get connected to a lender that you can trust and help you make educated decisions. Being financially ready in Fort Wayne might mean different numbers than in bigger cities like Chicago or Indianapolis, and that's really good news for you. Sign number 2, you're ready for the responsibility of home ownership. Buying a home isn't just financial, it's emotional and practical too. So ask yourself, am I ready to take care of a home? Am I prepared for things like maintenance, taxes, and occasional surprises? If you're excited, not just anxious about those responsibilities, that's a huge sign that you're ready. And here's a pro tip. You can ease into it by buying something low maintenance first, like a newer home or a townhome. If you're considering areas like Huntertown, New Haven, or Auburn, you'll find lots of newer homes built after 2015 that are lower maintenance with newer roofs, newer HVAC systems, energy efficiency, making the transition into home ownership a lot smoother. Of course, those homes are going to cost a little more, and that's something that we can discuss at our first buyer's consultation. I lay out everything for you, so we're making great decisions together. Sign number 3 is you have a clear picture of your goals. Another huge sign you're ready, you know what you want, and you know why you want it. Not necessarily the dream house yet, but you know you want stability, you know you want to build equity, and you have a time frame, maybe 1 to 3 years in the home minimum. When my husband and I purchased our first home, we said to ourselves, this is not our dream home, this is not our forever home, this is our first home and we're going to live in it for a maximum of 5 years. And guess what? That's exactly what we did. If your goals are lining up, it's time to start making your first move. And if you're not really quite sure where to start, be sure to watch this video. Again, I mentioned it earlier about where to find the most affordable homes in Fort Wayne. And if you're anxious about what it looks like to buy your first home, check out this video where I walk you through the steps of the buying process. Maybe your goal is to be closer to Parkview Regional Medical Center if you work in healthcare, or you want your kids to go to Northwest Allen County School District, one of the top-rated districts in Indiana. When I work with clients in Fort Wayne, we always start with lifestyle goals, commute time, schools, parks, future resale value, and having that clear vision helps us to find the right house, not just any house. Remember, in Fort Wayne, owning a home isn't just a lifestyle upgrade, it's a smart investment. Our steady appreciation rates, historically around 3 to 5% annually, mean you're also building financial security while living your life. Sign number 4, you're prepared to be patient and competitive. And though those might sound contradictory, I'm going to explain what that means. Let's be real, it's not easy out there right now. We are in a very strong seller's market, but even if demand cools, there's still competition, especially in the popular price points. If you're mentally prepared to face a few rejections, write strong offers, and stay patient but persistent, then you're ready. Right now in Fort Wayne, anything under $250,000 that's move-in ready, especially with a basement or 3-car garage, if it comes with that, is highly competitive. In popular neighborhoods like Arlington Park, Leo Cedarville, or homes in neighborhoods in Southwest or Northwest Allen County, those homes go pending within days. I just experienced that the other day with a home that was on the market for 1 day. When I've worked with past clients and helped them win a multiple offer situation, we've made sure that we're offering a flexible closing date, writing strong earnest money deposits, keeping inspection timelines tight but fair, and sometimes offering small win-win perks to the seller. Preparation and smart strategy equals less heartbreak and faster success. Sign number 5 is you understand the market, or you have someone on your team who does. Last but definitely not least is you understand the basics of today's market, or you have an agent you trust who will educate you along the way. You are absolutely ready. You don't need to know every single statistic, but you do need to understand what homes are worth, know how interest rates affect your payment, and be realistic about timelines and negotiations. This is exactly why I create these videos, to make sure you feel informed and not overwhelmed. So if you haven't already, be sure to check out my Fort Wayne market update videos and subscribe if you want to stay ahead. For example, right now in Fort Wayne, the average days on the market is sitting just around 25 to 30 days, and the list to sale price ratio is close to 98%. What that means is that homes are selling for 98% or more of the total listing price of the home. That means you don't have a lot of room to put out lowball offers. Most sellers are waiting to get an offer that's really close to their listing price, or they're going above. That tells us it's not a crazy bidding war market right now, but sellers still expect strong offers. I stay on top of neighborhood level data, so when you're ready to make a move, you know exactly what's realistic for your price point, your preferred area, and your timeline. Knowledge isn't just power, it saves you time, money, and a lot of stress. So let's recap. The 5 signs you're ready to buy a home. Number 1, you have a stable financial foundation. Number 2, you're ready for the responsibility. Number 3, you have very clear goals. Number 4, you've prepared for a little patience and competition. And 5, you either understand the market or you trust someone who does. If you're sitting there thinking, okay, Amber, I've checked off most of these, then let's chat. You can reach out anytime for a non-pressure buyer consultation. I'll help you map out the best next steps, whether that's buying now, next month, or next year. And don't forget to check out the videos I've linked below. They'll give you even more tools and confidence. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll see you in the next video.
You know it, you know it, for someday.